Welcome class, today we are going to see about human body system. First let's talk about the human skeleton. Did you know that the human skeleton is made up of 206 bones? These bones form the framework of our bodies and play an important role in protecting vital organs and providing support. Additionally, bones also store minerals such as calcium and phosphorus, and even produce red and white blood cells. It's important to note that bones stop growing in length during puberty, but the density and strength of bones can change over the course of our lives. Now let's talk about the two major divisions of the human skeleton, the axial skeleton and the appendicular skeleton. The axial skeleton is made up of 80 bones, including the skull, ribcage, and spine. On the other hand, the appendicular skeleton consists of 126 bones, including the shoulder, hip, and arm bones. Can anyone tell me how many bones are in the human foot? That's right, there are 26. And in the human hand, including the wrist, there are 54 bones. It's also interesting to note that arms are among the most commonly broken bones, accounting for almost half of all adults' broken bones. While the collarbone is the most commonly broken bone among children. Can anyone tell me the smallest and largest bone in the body? The smallest bone is located in the ear and the longest bone is in the leg. Great job. The next topic is the human brain. The human brain is the most complex organ in the body. It is responsible for all of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Did you know that 60% of the human brain is made of fat? This is important for maintaining the structure and function of the brain. Additionally, the spinal cord acts as the main source of communication between the body and the brain. In fact, the brain receives 20% of the total blood and oxygen produced in our body. Our brains are truly amazing, processing 70,000 thoughts each day using 100 billion neurons that connect at more than 500 trillion points through synapses that travel at the incredible speed of 300 miles per hour. These neurons are tiny cells that carry electrical signals throughout the brain. The brain is also divided into two hemispheres, the left and right. Each hemisphere is responsible for different functions, such as language, emotions, and decision-making. This is why when people have a brain injury on one side, they can have a different effect on the person's ability to do certain things. In summary, the brain is an incredibly complex and vital organ that plays a crucial role in our daily lives. Any questions before we move on? Next we will be discussing the human heart, lungs, and digestive system. Let's talk about the human heart. The heart is a muscle that pumps blood throughout the body, made up of 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. It beats about 115,000 times each day, and is surrounded by a sac called the pericardium to protect it from damage. It also has its own electrical system which helps it keep a regular rhythm. The beating sound we hear is caused by the valves of the heart opening and closing. The heart pumps around 5 liters of blood every minute, enough to fill an 8 by 10 foot swimming pool, and about 95% of the body's blood cells are produced in the bone marrow. It weighs less than 1 pound, but on average, a man's heart is 2 ounces heavier than a woman's heart and a woman's heart beats slightly faster than a man's heart. Next, let's discuss the human lungs. The lungs are responsible for taking in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. They are made up of millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli, which are covered in tiny blood vessels called capillaries. The lungs are the only organ that can float on water, and the left and right lungs aren't exactly the same. People who have a large lung capacity can send oxygen around their body faster. An average person breathes in around 11,000 liters of air every day. Finally, let's talk about the human digestive system. When you are first born, you don't have any of the healthy bacteria your system needs to digest food. Your body can move your food through the digestive system even while you are standing on your head. The small intestine is about 22 to 23 feet long while the large intestine is only about 5 feet long. Some of the enzymes found in laundry detergents to remove stains are the same as those found in your digestive system. The gut-brain axis is the close bond that exists between the digestive system and your brain. The average person produces 2 pints of saliva every day and the muscles in your esophagus act like a giant wave, called peristalsis, which moves food or drinks down to your stomach. Enzymes in your digestive system are what separate food into the different nutrients that your body needs. That concludes our lesson on the human skeleton, brain, heart, lungs, and digestive system.